drawingsanstv, and I am going to be reading Nerd Interact Nightmare X Reader. And I have a cold, okay? Whew. Yeah. First day. It was a beautiful morning. Monday morning, you were in your comfy and warm bed until your alarm clock woke you up. Just a couple more minutes, you said annoyingly, until you realized that it was your first day of school at Under High. You quickly jumped out of your comfy bed and headed to your wardrobe. You put on a cute outfit that looks like this. You were so excited to go to your new school and see all of the new students and teachers. You go downstairs to make some breakfast. You cook your favorite food and eat it. Pretty quickly, because you didn't want to miss your bus. You were outside waiting for the bus. Then you hear the bus stop in front of you. You step inside and went to the back seat and drew a little picture while you were waiting to get to school. After you drew a little drawing of Pikachu, you were at the school. After you headed off the bus and into the school, you got your schedule from Tommy, the vice principal. You learned you were pretty fast and got to your first class called history. As you walk in, you saw a skeleton reading a book of the war between humans and monsters. Hello, I'm Song Lin, or you can use whatever you want for name and last name, first name and last name. I'm a new student here, you said, well, smiling. The skeleton looked up from his book and looked at you. Well, nice to meet you, Miss Song. I'm Mr. Nightmare, your history teacher, he said, and smiled back at you. He smiled at me, and I smiled back and took a seat and set my bag next to me. The bell rang, and everyone taking history class came in to the classroom. When I was working, Mr. Nightmare always looked at me and had a purple hue across his cheekbones, and every now and then. Time skip. Nightmares prove. POV. After history class ended, I couldn't stop thinking about Song, or whatever the name is you chose. She was so cute in her being so focused in her work. Her smell was breathtaking. Wait, you can't like a student because it is against school rules to have a relationship with a student. Besides, you have other important stuff to take care of, he thought, but he kept thinking about Song, or whatever the name you chose for you. Your name, POV, After I left the history class, I had astronomy. I went to my astronomy class earlier than the other people. When I was in the classroom, I saw another skeleton looking at some papers. I went up to the skeleton and greeted myself. Hello, I'm Song Young. I'm a new student here in your class, I said, smiling. Hello, Miss Song. I'm Mr. Dream. As you know, I'm your astronomy teacher. He smiled. He said, smiling back at me. I laughed at him and took a seat and waited for the bell to ring so the other students could come in. After the bell rang, everyone came in and Mr. Dream started to teach. Time skip. After astronomy ended, it was lunch. I packed all my astronomy books and went down to where my locker is and put my books in and shut my locker. A gang of jocks started to pick on a student with colorful clothing and beating him up a little in the distance. I walked over to the people and started to step in on the jock's fun. Hey, shouldn't you be at lunch? I said. They all looked at me, even the colorful clothed skeleton. Well, shouldn't you be at lunch too? Said one of the black skeletons with the gang jacket looking thing. Well, yeah, but I just stumbled upon you guys. Will put my books in my away, you said calmly. I don't really care how you came over here, but if you don't move out of my way, you'll end up being in the hospital for a week, the black skeleton said threateningly. You were really tired of his annoying voice, so you kicked him in the bad zone. And the look on his face was priceless, but you grabbed the clothing skeleton's hand and ran to the nurse's office because he was pretty beat up. After I took him to the nurse's office, I told the nurse what happened, and the nurse started checking him for any more injuries. I sat outside waiting for him. When he came out, he hugged me and said thank you, and he said that his name was Fresh. After lunch, I had PE. I was excited because I love PE. I got to the PE room and got changed into my PE clothes. After I came out, I see the black skeleton that being Fresh up. He told me his name was PJ. I sat down on the bleachers far away from PJ. After the bell rang, everyone that had PE came in. Everyone sat on the bleachers and waited for the teacher to come in. When the teacher came in, he looked like this. Okay, maggots. I'm your PE coach, and now 25 laps around the hall and move it, said the coach called Error. Everyone got up and did the laps. You were the fastest person to finish the laps. After the other students did their laps, the bell rang, and it was time for you to go to art class. Time skip after art. I don't know why they did that, but it was time to go home. But before you did, you went to the library to get some books to read. After you went in, you saw a skeleton at the counter reading a book. He looked like this. Anyway, you go to get some books and went to the counter to the librarian, so the librarian can scan your book that you wanted to read. Time skip to home. After you got home, you did your homework and made some of your favorite food because you lived alone. You can choose what the food is because I'm not in the mood to do that. After you ate, you went upstairs, put your pajamas on, and went to bed. Nightmares POV. After school, I went home and found my brother, Dream, in the kitchen making dinner. I sat down at the table but I couldn't stop thinking about Song or whatever name you gave him, with her beautiful short blue hair and her gorgeous sparkling eyes, blue eyes. Ugh, what am I saying? She is a student and I can't, and people in the school, I don't want people in the school to think I'm a pedo. Oops. I sigh, and after me and Dream ate dinner, I got changed into something more comfortable and went to sleep. And so that's chapter 1 and for this, and I would love some suggestions. Part 2 will be coming out soon. My very first Gotcha Life mini movie will be coming out soon, hopefully, if I can get it done on time. I'm hoping I can get it on YouTube by who knows, just soon, hopefully. Yeah, see ya later. And don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Oh, and click the bell for notifications. Catch you later, y'all.